Imagine creating over 400 cartoons and still going bankrupt. Sounds impossible, right? Well, that was the reality for Walt Disney, the man behind the Magic Kingdom. In the early days, Disney's journey was anything but a fairy tale. His initial venture, a studio in Kansas City, was a financial disaster, leading him to the brink of bankruptcy. The culprit? Monstrously high production costs and unfavorable financing terms. His films, though ambitious and innovative, were a fortune to produce, sinking him further into financial turmoil. By the mid-30s, Disney had produced an astounding number of cartoons, each one a labor of love, each one a financial gamble. Audiences adored them, but adoration doesn't pay the bills. Despite the love for Disney's creations, financial success seemed a distant dream. In the midst of financial despair, a character named Mickey Mouse in a short film called Steamboat Willie arrived on the scene. This was more than just a cartoon, it was a revolution in animation, a canvas where Walt Disney painted his creative genius. Steamboat Willie was the first synchronized sound cartoon, a monumental leap in animation industry. It was Mickey Mouse's debut, and he quickly became a sensation, plastered on merchandise and adored by the masses. This was Walt's redemption, his second chance. The public loved Mickey, and in turn, they began to love Disney. His reputation as an animator soared, his name synonymous with innovation. But as they say, fame doesn't always equal fortune. Despite the success of Steamboat Willie and the rise in Disney's animation stature, the financial challenges persisted. Steamboat Willie marked Disney's rise in animation, but the financial struggles continued. Then came a film that not only changed the fate of Disney Studios but also revolutionized the animation industry, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White, an enchanting tale of a beautiful maiden and 7 little men, was a game changer. It wasn't just a film, it was a beacon of hope that shone bright and clear in the midst of a financial storm. This was the film that redefined Disney's financial narrative, transforming a struggling studio into a thriving animation powerhouse. The figures spoke for themselves. The film, released in the winter of 1937, raked in an impressive $8 million within the first 6 months of 1938. A sum that was an order of magnitude higher than any earnings the company had seen before. This was not just a success, it was a financial revolution. But the success of Snow White didn't just translate into numbers, it was a lifeline that pulled Disney Studios out of the murky waters of debt. Every dollar earned from the film went towards clearing the company's financial dues, re-establishing its credit, and paving the way for a future that was as bright as the film itself. And there was more. With the debts cleared, Disney Studios was able to invest in a new home. A state-of-the-art studio in Burbank, California, became the new headquarters, a symbol of the company's financial turnaround. This studio, which still stands today, is a testament to the transformative power of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The film didn't just earn money, it earned prestige. An Oscar followed, turning Walt Disney from a known animator to a full-blown celebrity. This was a man who had already created several hundred hours of film. Yet, it was the 83 minutes of Snow White that truly mattered. Those 83 minutes were a testament to the power of storytelling, the magic of animation, and the potential of a dream. The 83 minutes of Snow White were indeed more valuable than the several hundred hours of film Disney had produced before. From bankruptcy to becoming a household name, Walt Disney's journey was nothing short of a roller coaster ride. Through sheer determination and an unquenchable thirst for innovation, Disney transformed his initial failures into remarkable success. His first studio went bankrupt, but that didn't deter him. He produced more than 400 cartoons, many of which were adored by viewers but financially unsuccessful. Yet he persisted. The turning point came with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This 83-minute film not only paid off all the company's debts but also allowed for the purchase of a new state-of-the-art studio in Burbank, where it remains today. This success catapulted Walt Disney from being just famous to a full-blown celebrity. And his legacy? Disney left behind a company that continues to inspire and entertain millions around the globe. Walt Disney's story serves as a reminder that success is not defined by the number of failures, but by the ability to turn those failures into stepping stones towards success.